All right. So we were working on trains. Oh, right. Okay, it should be good now. I forgot to share the video from YouTube. How's it going? How's it going? Oh, I'm still sick, but you know, other than that. Oh, we need to make a 2-item requester. It's split it half and half. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, yeah. No, I kind of understood it. I mean, I'll have a really good idea once it's, you know, implemented. Back to the left, front to the right. Yeah, I was just sitting down and getting ready when you messaged that. So how you understand I want to create a smelting setup, after that connect railroad with the bus. Ideally no. The least that we can connect to the bus, the better. It's just depending on like how well it all works. If we have to train in some plates, we will. But if we can get away with not, then we'll try to go all the way to like main product. Because yeah, ideally, like if we have to, we'll push plates in here. Because this, we know this makes everything that we need right now. But if we can get like all of these set up as well, then we can reset this up for the train system. And then just have the train feed it. So we could have like instead of all these belts here, we could just have a few train stations. Load all the belts, or all the stuff into chests, and then, you know, the same request system, basically. Just, train stations instead of belts. Would be ideal. So we can tear all this down, tear all of this down, and then build this into other stuff. But so we could do that, and then we could request like 400 per thing, because that's like 3.5 trains. Whereas if we requested like, let's say 200 per on here, that's only 1.5 trains. So yeah, I think I like this for a 2-item input. And that may change, but for now we'll give it a try. Oh no, that's gotta change. Yeah, this has gotta change. Because now we're not just balancing one item. Which, if we look, That's all good. Yeah, this can work for 2, but it can't work for 1. Or I mean for more than 2. Which tin will be bismuth. Okay. Because our provider. Yeah, each one of these is their own item. Okay. Double checking those. Because, yeah, this one's going to have to change. Why do you like hard setup? How do you mean? What do you mean by hard setup? I guess mainly because I don't find them to be too difficult, probably. And then a lot of these get rid of adding a lot more space, which is, you know, super handy. Yeah. So the good part about these kind of setups is I never have to set a filter. I can just drop these anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could put this station anywhere, set the requests here, and I don't have to touch any of this back here at all. Right as soon as I hook that back up. What?
Did you have my label thing in?
It's in the porch.
In the porch?
Yeah, shut the door, please.
Where's the porch?
It's by the door. Yep, I know. Leah, shut the door, please. Yeah. So like that, for example, right? I could put anything in here. It'll automatically balance. Doesn't matter what it is. Could be anything. Then I had to smudge my glasses, but I think it's just like, I think it's my eyeball. But yeah, that's the main reason I do these kind of things, is because like I'm lazy.
Where are the vines?
It's by the outside door on that side.
This side.
Yeah.
This.
Shut the door, please. Go in. Shut the door, please. But yeah, it's basically just that. I'm just lazy. If I can build this, right, and it takes me 3 or 4 minutes, and then for the rest of all the rest of the stations, I can just pop that down. And the only thing I have to mess with is this part up here. That just, you know, to me seems easier. Especially considering these aren't really going to hinder throughput. At least not for a super long time, which at that point we'll have better, you know, inserters. We could have different upgrades we could do. But this design will work for almost every station I'm going to build for a super long time. And I don't have to do anything to it. I just set the filters up here and good to go. So like this one, we're going to want 400 wood and 400 coal, let's just say. Then I could take these here, right? Coming out of these, and I can set them filters. But with that balancing set up for both of them, I could pull both of them out right here if I want to. Whereas without that, I'd have to do something like one here, one here, one here, one here. Balance these two together. And then balance these two together. And then even then, I'd still have to have some sort of balancer, because it's still not going to be perfect. Like, let's say each train load, it only gets off by 1 stack per box. Well, after 500 trains, that's 500 stacks. Which I could use loaders, but then I have to set filters on all of them. So yeah, it's just, yeah. Lazy. Where are you guys not running? Because we overloaded enough to actually shut them down? We had a spike of the crushers there and then it crashed. We also had a spike of the electrolysis plant. That should not have been enough to crash the system. Yes, we are overloading the system somewhere. Okay, so we need some of those, some of those.
I've seen you. I've patrolled these empty thoughts before, but I'm fixed now on the cure. I'm holding on to the last rock on the mountaintop, and I'm begging for your love. Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you played away, well, I forgive you once again. I'm losing patience, and I know for sure that we've been right here before. I see the dangers, baby, I'm not crying over you. There's no point denying we're through.
That is a viable option as well.
There's just shit that I've gotta do, so I'm not crying.
Yeah, we can make them. Which, those gas things last forever. So if we're gonna do that,
I've seen better days, but the summer just sleeps away, and I'm eager for its break. And I'm quite sure, like a human chess piece I've been playing.
yeah, we could just slap it onto the end of this.
Do you remember the type of folk we used to be, and the simple souls we used to see? Do you remember a fallen man with no escape? It seems he lives in yesterday. If you played away, well, I forgive you once again. I'm losing
Right.
patience.
So these ones are slowing down because those take electricity to keep these pumping. Which we could put a solar panel on those and make them their own separate circuit. And that would make this run faster. But yeah, we could also do the some of those. That one? Or that one? It looks like no. No, we don't have advanced chemistry yet. The other option we could also do is massive wind farms. They're super ugly, and they're not very UPS friendly, but they work temporarily really well. But I'm not going to do that because I don't want to. Yo, yo, what's up, Pop-Up? Yeah, for now we're going to expand that 248K. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And a buttload of those. So we need double the amount of these that we have of these. And a bunch of... Yeah, I would say that. So wind turbines, like these like the way these are implemented is pretty alright. The only problem with them is that they're not considered like a solar panel that's on all the time. So each one is their own entity instead of solar panels, which are like all one entity. So these are actually really, really UPS bad. And that's pretty much their only problem, because they're not super expensive, but they also produce like almost nothing. So if you really want to, you can mass produce them to make your power, which you need a stupid amount of them. But they're still not like good by any means. Which I think makes them balanced, because if they're infinite free energy. You didn't have enough power there? There we go. We just had to wait till one was just pushing energy in. Okay, now let's see if this can handle it for a while. Oh, these guys. Yeah, that's definitely what killed our power. So if they lose power, does every single one of them have to recharge? Yeah, every single one of them is trying to recharge at the same time. That is why we are losing power. It should be on the mods page. Yo, yo, what's up, high speed? We need pipes. Yeah, no, if you search all the overhauls, yeah, if it's not on the mod page, you have a different problem. We need these too. But yeah, yeah, it should be there. How's it going, high speed? What are you up to today? I'm fairly certain that this is actually going to overload the amount of water we can produce. Yeah. We don't have one right now. Oop, closer. Probably not close enough still. As long as these can run at a high enough output to keep these running, they'll be fine. Like, this works kind of like nuclear, where once you run below like 70% power, whole thing just shuts down. Go online in a couple hours. Right now I'm reading the 100% speedrun guide to learn it. Ooh. Are you planning on doing a speedrun now too? Yeah, once these stop charging, then this whole thing should catch back up. Does not look like it's going to be able to. Slowly bottoming out. Oh, damn. Heck yeah. That barely held on long enough. That was close. After you finish your mega base, you want to do a speed run. Yeah, we're definitely going to need more water pumps as well. But for now, that should be good, and then that'll let the gas-powered ones build up. And we can go slap some of those in the next time the power bombs out. Yeah, I'm guessing enough meteor defense is fired at once where it bottomed out our energy. I mean, to be fair, we're running 78 megawatts of biogarden right now. Yo, what's up, Orange Dude? How's it going? I think we'll just do that. Nice, nice. I'm over here running out of water. Dang it. Yeah, that should work. So then we're gonna want to actually take these and you know what? It's gonna be easier if we combine it up here. We could even do that. Or something like that. That should probably work, huh? What do the wind turbines from Nolius do? Are they the ones that are way spaced apart? Yeah, I think so. I feel like I'm remembering that right. Where you gotta have like so many tiles between each one. Yeah. Yeah, that probably wouldn't be too bad, huh? Then yeah. Then we have the belts already set up there. They can just run down in here and they have all the things they need for both of them. So this one only has one output, this one has two. Oh man. You get like a wild hair that decides it's going to attack your eyeball. Yeah. That's what just happened to me. So, right, we're going to do this design up here. And whoever makes this song. The Maze of Mayonnaise by Boss Fight. This guy makes a lot of 8-bit style music. A lot of good 8-bit style music. Let's go like that. And then you need to jog over like that. Right. And this one will just go in, oh, I don't know, there. Okay, so that'll be Coke and the other stuff. And power's still holding on. And I assume we're crafting these now. Yeah. Well, 36. So if we need to, we can throw those down and get some power out of that. Phenol. Yeah, phenol. It's the good stuff. I mean, it's like, eh. You get better recipes for it later, so it works for now. So this is another double input recipe. So you will be stone at, what, negative 400? And zircon. At negative 400. And then we can use this design here. We just gotta set it to the other stuff. Boy, that didn't go over near far enough. Right, because I did that as well. And that's a 1 output, so that'll be easy. Yep. And that one's gonna have a 3. Which is alright. So yeah, and that's kind of the power of like And I found that more and more with SE is that the earlier you make, for lack of better words, like overbuilt blueprints that can be used for multiple things, the better. So overbuilding this to like over blueprinting the crap out of it so that you can just copy paste is super handy because, and not even specifically so much SE, but with like all the overhauls because of how many extra ingredients and steps there is to everything. If you do make a train base, or even if you don't, you need something that's tileable because every time you add a new item, you don't want to go through and set all of the filters every single time. So the changes are back to SE or K2. So now all of those changes that I wrote in have been overridden by by the mod pack again. So that is, as long as that's keeping these off the walls, that's all we care about. Because the little guys, I mean, they're gonna hit the walls or whatever, but if these guys get in range, they just do some serious damage. Which we actually need to go upgrade those at some point as well. So that we have some longer range ones at the walls. Like these guys should definitely already be dead. We should actually do that because they're going to push into that really quick. Actually. And I think the changes I made for the K2 fix actually made them stronger. I think the K2 guns are weaker because they with the instant target, so they don't do instant target, so they shoot and say, alright, the dude's dead, so they don't shoot again. And if it doesn't kill him, then they shoot again. Whereas with instant, they say, alright, the turret says shoot this dude. Shoots the dude, it says, alright, he's dead. And then if he's not, because of, you know, whatever, gets blocked, something, then it immediately shoots again because there's no delay. So yeah, let's change these up. Mostly it was so they'd keep those worms off. Like he shot those worms that were right there in range. And then we want to do this. We also want to do But like, even though we removed a bunch of turrets, this should actually defend better because it has longer range. And higher tier turrets, so these do more damage. Well, they don't do more damage. They do higher attack speed. They have more range and more attack speed. That one's good, and then I think we wanted to upgrade this one as well, because they're kind of creeping on that too. We'll put these away for now as well. Give us a little more room. Anyway. Clicking too fast. Oh, I gotta click right on it. Alright. Oops. And then we beefed this up because they really like to gather up here, like right there, and hit that chunk. Yeah, I don't know what this song is. But it's horribly jarring. Let's say, I'm pretty sure we're not all out of... Yeah. And for the most part, this area has been pretty alright. See, we're not getting a lot of level 3s because they have like a 1% chance. 3% in this. Oh, 3% for level 4. Gross. Yo, what is up, Wacky Wayfaring? How's it going? Yeah, I haven't seen any level 4s yet, luckily. Yeah, I did not realize that those guys could make level 4. Yeah, there's our first level 4. We might have already killed a level 4, actually. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. What is up, Silver Train Master? How you doing? Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot about this. How is this game, and is it worth it? Is it multiplayer? So I personally enjoy this game quite a bit. Multiplayer I haven't played nearly as much as single player, but I do enjoy multiplayer. Mostly on the aspect of like I think of some cool stuff sometimes, but then you play with somebody and you're just like, what? I'd have never thought of that. You know what I mean? And is it worth it? I'd say absolutely. It's what is it, like $30 right now? And let's see what my Steam is at right now. 3,891 hours. It is not even close to any other game in my library. So if it's the kind of game you enjoy, it is absolutely worth it. They do have a demo, which lets you get to, what is it, the end of Red Science? Or can you get trains? You might even be able to get trains, actually, in the demo. So if you want to try the game without fully committing, you can get the demo and just play that. Yeah. Yeah, if you're unsure, then I would grab the demo and start there. But it's a game that I have personally enjoyed a lot. That's kind of fair. But realistically speaking, you could say the same thing about like WoW or League of Legends or really any game. I mean, I know there's people who put thousands of hours into Moon Tower Defense 6. So like, yeah, Factorio's good, but my previous point still stands. I think that applies to really any game. If you enjoy it, then you put a lot of hours into it. Yeah, quit adding stuff to my inventory. So I'm playing modded, so it's quite a bit different. But in the base game, you can build your, like, all of this can be built in the base game. So you can build your production lines, and the base game's not going to have these kind of furnaces, but it will have furnaces that you can build, like, say, like this setup. And then there's train systems, so that's like these guys here, right? And what I'm working on up here. In which those are pretty good. And then they also have, like, if you know anything about programming or electronic circuitry, you can also play around with they have circuit systems. And I say programming or because it's basically the same thing. But yeah, you have like train systems, so like this train will run through a schedule. And this is like, if you've ever played TTD, is that what's called, TTD? There's a transportation something something open project it has a very similar concept for the train system. So if you played a transportation simulator game like that and you've enjoyed it, you'll really enjoy these as well. But then you can take, so like circuits, for example, and this is basically just like it's a little bit friendlier, I would say, than electric. Circuitry setups, because it has things like I don't have one on me apparently, like arithmetic combinators, so you can do higher level than what you could do with basic circuitry setup. So it's more, I'd say it's more, if you understand programming, it's probably easier. But you can also take basic electronic circuitry systems and apply that logic to this. Yeah, basically. That is basically the gist of it. And then if you do mods, then they add, like, mods will add a lot of stuff. So like this thing here, this defends me from meteors coming out of space to try to destroy my base. Right? And so if you don't block them, then you have a meteor, right, that lands in your base and does damage and stuff. And so like, if you play the base game, you max it out, and you're like, oh man, that was really good. Mods blow it completely out of proportion after that. And the modding team is really quite active. So like this is all modded too. So there's pretty much just about anything you could think of that you would want to add to Factorio, you could find it. Oh yeah, and then the last part. So normally the biters don't look like this. They look more like that. Kind of similar to this style. Like these are modded ones. Well, they're all modded ones, but these look like the normal ones. And so you have tower defense aspect of the game somewhat also. But these are like completely optional just about in the base game. They're there, but with minimal effort you can just ignore them if you want to. You can still 100% the game, get all the achievements by just turning the settings down for how big of bases they spawn and stuff. So yeah, it's you know, it's a good game. I like it. I would 100%. If anybody ever asked me if I should, you know, if they should play it, at the very least, I say try the demo. If you don't like it, then, you know, don't buy it. If you do, demo should give you enough to figure out how much you like it. Yeah, and it's a pretty good game. It's got a good team behind it. I was coming here for something. Need to get rid of these. And a few hundred of these. But yeah, like a really good example of what you can do with circuits. This entire thing requests items to build items off of this using some latching and filters. Not really a lot of math in this one. Basically just filtering this against that, that against that, transferring signal up, and then a latch so that this doesn't overfill.
And you know how to forget all the wrongs and every reason why we've changed. And there's a storm inside my head. It's getting me in trouble, baby.
So we're going to put these in here because technically they can't be used in anything else. We might need those.
Take it easy, take it slow.
in containers, and let's grab more of these as well. We're going through an absolute ridiculous amount of those things. Oh yeah, we need combinators. We are almost out. I'm also thinking of getting Satisfactory at some point. I'm going to be playing both this game and that one too. Silver says, I 100% agree with you. Thank you. I'm glad that I said it in such a way that other Factorios would agree with it. Factorio players would agree with the way I presented it. That's what I'm trying to say. The only thing I'd say about that is a lot of people go into those games with the idea of, well, like they're the same game, but Satisfactory is 3D. And, hey, YouTube comments are working now. It's good. That's kind of a, happens and then doesn't happen. Anyway, what I'd say to that is completely 100% not true. Like, they are both great games in their own area, but Satisfactory is more of like an exploring game that you build a factory in. Factorio is a factory building game that you can explore. Like Satisfactory, I think their end goal is to be more to the aggressiveness of Factorio at some point. But they're also dealing with the 3D world and trying to make it look and feel, from a 3D perspective, immersive. So they have to work on that side of it before they can really, flesh out the production chains. So they're both factory games. But just a, forewarning, a lot of people think, oh, it's the same game, just 3D. If you enter either game with that mindset, you're not going to enjoy either game, whatever game you enter, as much, in my opinion. Because that's kind of how I approached Satisfactory at first, because I played Factorio way before Satisfactory. And I found that with that, oh, it's Factorio with 3D. I hated it at first. I could not, I was like, this is horrible. But then I played it with a buddy, and we played it more like you building a factory as a team and exploring a world and, just almost more like Ark style. Then it was really enjoyable. It's a really good, in my opinion, it's a really good multiplayer factory building game. Because it's just, I think it leans into that a little more. It also doesn't... Satisfactory isn't quite precision orientated. Like, there's no universal grid in the world, but you can build we're gonna run that all the way over. You can build platforms that are grid orientated, but like the entire world isn't gridded, unless they've changed that since the last time I played. Yeah. Disappointment overload if that was the case. Right. Exactly. And so, like, a lot of people do that. They'll be like, oh, you like Factorio? Go play Dyson Sphere. It's the same game. You know, they're just 2.5D. Kind of. Technically, probably 3D. But still from a red perspective. And no, they're not even close to the same game. Not even close. Like, they're both factory games, yes, but the enjoyment you get from Factorio is not the same enjoyment you get from Dyson Sphere or Satisfactory. It's different, I would say. Like, probably the closest thing I've felt to, like, a Factorio type gameplay, in all honesty, is modded Minecraft. We want it to come out to the left. Oh no. No. This one. So yeah, it's gonna come out the left. Right. But like with modded Minecraft, a lot of the ones, like I really enjoyed personally playing with like Applied Energistics and I think we're gonna have to come down here. Yeah, probably. Like Applied Energistics and a lot of the thermal. No, we can't come down there. Thermal what something. And Minecraft it does have like a lot more magic type mods to it. Whereas Factorio doesn't really have a magic type mod. I mean, it's got some, but it's a lot harder to implement in a 2D environment, I'd say. But yeah, I completely agree with Orange Dude on that as well. Depending on the mod you play in Minecraft, there's some that are a lot like Factorio, and there's some that are not even a little bit. But like, probably actually the #1 mod pack in Minecraft that I found gave me that Factorio, you know, dopamine hit, I suppose you call it, was actually Agrarian Skies and Agrarian Skies 2. Because that entire mod pack was based around building production lines to build all of the things. So you started on one block or a few blocks, and then you set up the automated processes to make everything, like every single thing. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's all just blocks and pixels. Everything is. Or, I mean, pixels, specifically. We might have to reinforce that corner. One of them made it all the way up to that and blew up. We'll probably go do that right now, actually. I got rid of all my guns. Why didn't I keep them in my trash slot? And I can't tell you how excited I am going to be to get jetpacks. Like, jetpacks were slow before, but now... Oof. They're over here, right? We don't want those ones, actually. These need to go in here. But yeah, basically the point is, I would recommend Factorio to anybody, no matter what kind of games you like. And they have a really good demo, so there's literally nothing to lose. Let's make these guys. Actually. I tried Minecraft and installed it after 2 months, got burned out and said, F it. And moved on to something I can't get burned out on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if you know, you'll love it. I agree with that sentiment 100%. Gold powder. We need powder here. And just to be clear, I am not saying in any way, because people have said this before, like, oh, it sounds like you don't like Satisfactory. No, I think the team is great, and I think the game is great. But I personally like Factorio more. It's just a personal thing. Gold. Powder. You know what? I kind of want to change that so it runs down like that and then over. And I kind of think I want them all to come over inside of this as well. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to be, but I kind of want to. And pretty much only because I think it'd look cleaner. Yeah. Yeah, and I played it, so when they released They had... Initially, you could only do like 3 stages to the space ladder thingy. What was that called? Maybe there was only 2 stages on it. And that's when I initially played it. Yeah, we'll see where this goes. And then I also played it when they released the next stage. And then I also played it when they released the next stage. And then the last time I played it was right before they added the trains and the robots. So I haven't played with the trains and I haven't played with the robots, but they do look pretty cool. I will give them that. Yeah, I think I like that better. Actually. I like all my robots are just like, you know, yeah, I'll build this in like 3 to 5 minutes. Well, I don't like that actually, but that's that's why I only use these robots until I get to the vanilla ones, because they work, but they're not, their logic isn't insane by any means. I need more water. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a big fan. That's that would be a fair statement, because yeah, I've talked to just about every guy at work about Factorio at some point or another. Yeah. They're always like, "Hey, what have you been playing recently?" I'm like, Factorio. It's just one of those games where, like, for whatever reason, right? I could play Factorio and restart, you know, build up to a rocket, restart, build up to a rocket. Not even speedrunner style, like not trying to go for a speedrunner goal, just, you know, build up to a rocket and then have to restart. And I would enjoy the heck out of it the whole time. Because you just learn new stuff every time. Like, even in the base game, you can put in, like, a minimum of a few thousand hours. And then you'll learn something new. And you'll be like, I've been playing it wrong this entire time. Like, I've been playing modded for at least 2,000 of the 3,000 hours. And I still learn vanilla things playing modded. Which, like, you know, that kind of blows my mind. Because I'm like, it's like, there's nothing left in the vanilla side to, you know, learn. And no, there is. There is 100%. I think I'm going to do that in all these, actually. Like, if it has to jog... Okay, you can't do anything about you. That'll jog back once we have reds. But if it has to jog, I want to jog it inside of the rel. I believe. Are you dragging and rotating the belt at the same time again? So you click and hold it, and then you just move your mouse to whichever side you want it to rotate to, and hit R. And then you, the whole time you're holding down the mouse.
All your sodas gone?
What?
All your sodas are gone?
Yeah. I used to have some, but somebody kept stealing them.
You only have one.
Like at least 10 of them. I wouldn't even say inefficient. Because, so if the goal of the game is to enjoy the game, and you enjoy building something in the most spaghetti way possible, and I don't, and we're both still enjoying it to the full potential, I wouldn't even say either one is more or less efficient. If you're building, for example, a mega base, part of that enjoyment is figuring out how to make a humongous base that is efficient. So I would argue against that, actually, because I would say that the goal of Factorio at the end of the day is to have fun. We must be getting some level 4 dudes up here. We might actually have to have the row of... This one does. That's gonna be suicide. It's either the... No, it's going to be suicide. Because you can tell by the splash radius. And, you know, the little explodey hole. So, what are suicide weak to? I mean, they're fairly weak to physical. I wonder if putting a row up these in front would be actually better because they attack faster. Only have 10. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, there's always different things you can, you know, do. Different ways, different styles. Like learning how to make this was super enjoyable. And then getting it to work properly and it works well, that's like, this kind of stuff makes me happy. Because it just, you know, it works. For a while it doesn't, but then once it does, you know, then it works. And that, yeah, that's the good stuff. Or like trains, a well-oiled train system. That is just like, there's some bases of other people's that I've seen where they have like completely vanilla logic, which right now, like the vanilla logic in trains isn't bad, but there's using only vanilla, you need more trains than if you use some sort of like scheduler train mod like what I'm using. So because you need more trains, like your intersections, your whole base setup, like you have to plan ahead for like a mega base. And some people who've done that, oh man, they just think it looks so good. When they have like 100 trains running around, you know, just all perfectly and stuff. And then I think we're just going to make all of these. Like that. So I think that should probably work better. Put these here as well. Yeah. And then we'll see if we have any more walls that get damaged or anything else. Yeah, right, exactly. I agree with you 100% there, Train Master. There's no wrong way to play Factorio. I mean, yeah. I would say, yeah, that probably applies to most every game. Though, I mean, I'm sure there's a wrong way to play something, but you know, if you're still having fun, is it technically wrong? Like, it might make people be like, oh, why would you do that? Like a sushi mega base in Factorio. A huge portion of the Factorio community would be a little disgusted. Or a lot disgusted. But, you know, it's still kind of cool. And if you enjoy it, then ultimately it's still a win. I only needed one, right? This guy. Yeah, I think I really like putting them in there. A lot better. These would be nice straight lines. And I think I do. Oh, I need to set that. There's no way I can copy paste that onto one of these, right? There is, but I don't know where it goes. Because if I remember right, these are just these are skinned over constant combinators. They're constant combinators with a interface. So that's not going to work because I don't know. If it put it right here, then I could adjust it, but it does not. It just puts it somewhere. Oh. Did it put it here? I think it did. One. Yeah. Yeah, so it's just filling the next spot in the constant combinator since these each take a spot. And apparently the next spot is the network mask. So yeah, we can't do that. Go negative 500. Pretty sure. Yeah. Okay, coolio. Hope you have a great stream and I will catch you in the next one, which much love, ciao for now, and need to play some raft on hard mode. Alright, you have a good time, my man. Yeah, and we need the output for that. All right. Cool. So at this point, we are almost halfway. We are getting there. So that is where the... Yeah, we're almost halfway with the furnaces, and then there's way less crushers than there is furnaces.
Hey son, don't need your warm anymore. Smart curtains will always be drawn, and I wanna be honest with you. Well, so cold and so empty there too. Am I looking?
Is that gonna work for 3? Because that is... Yeah, that could still work for 3, because that's up to 1,000 storage. And if we did like 330, then that would be over 2 train loads. Material. Yeah, this could work for 3 as well. Yeah, we need graphite, coke, and tungsten. So if we do like 330, so that'll be like 990. ideally we want to leave a small buffer window. We'll see how it does. The problem with not leaving a small buffer window is it can overfill with one. But I think with the extra locked slots I have for everything, we should be fine. Graphite. That's new. So mostly used for space stuff. This guy. Okay. So we're gonna want three belts. Are we going to want 3 separate belts per side? Let's see if we do that. That can fit 2, 3. About 4 times. So right now we could do it without using a full belt. So right now we could do it just 2. And do half and half on one and a full belt of the other. So we'd want tungsten to be the full belt. As we upgrade the machines, we'll have better belts. Should still work. Like, we might have to redo this one later if we can't get the throughput with two items on one belt. So like at some point we may have to set it up like that. But for now we're gonna go with the 2 because for this foreseeable future that shouldn't be a problem. We cannot turn this one in here then. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, I have these like that. Yeah. And then we'll probably want the mixed one in the middle here. So how far back was that mixer? So we can go there. And then we could go And then we'd have the two mixed in the middle. And that's going to need to be filtered. So basically it is, right? You take SE and you add like a bit of a Bob's Angels feel. Kind of. And so you add like a lot of alternate recipes and a lot more intermediates. And a bunch of new machines. And like higher tiers of stuff. Yeah. I would say that's a kind of pretty good general description. Yeah, we might have to reinforce all these. Specifically this wall. This wall gets hit a lot. But yeah, it's basically SE more. And so like the Bob Angels part of it kind of comes in with the whole, let's say you want to make an iron plate, right? You can make the iron plate this many ways. So you can make iron plate using straight ore. You can make iron plate using iron dust. You can make it using molten metal. There's actually a few of these. These got to be different machines, right? You can make it using enriched. And that one's super late game. And then you can get it from iron ingots, which is another part of it. But basically the gist is you can start out with making iron plates from ore in a furnace, and then as you go along you unlock these mashers, which are these bad boys. And you can use those to make dust, and then currently it's not in yet, but there's going to be pellets and slurries as well. That's what's getting worked on right now. But right now you can go the iron ore to plate, and then you can go from iron ore to dust to plate, and then you can go from iron ore to dust to enriched to plate, and then you can go from iron ore to dust to enriched to ingot to plate. And so basically it's a bunch of alternative paths that all tie in pretty well with the previous path. And there's more in the works. It's not finished yet. Oh, that's kind of an important point with this whole mod. It is a work in progress, so it does change pretty aggressively. Fairly often. And when I say pretty aggressively, I mean like this production line has changed quite a few times recently, but that's because this is what's getting worked on right now. And then initially, like, a lot of these were changing around because that was what was getting worked on, was adding buildings and tiers and making different ones work together and taking out redundancies. And these two never really had any work done for these, because I mean, there's not really much you need to do for those. This one had a lot of work done already. And this one as well. Science has changed a lot as well. Not too much here. There's been... Yeah, there really hasn't been a ton here either. But now they do have this. This one just got added in the last one or the one before. So you have pretty much every weapon has tiers. You have your, all your next tiers. And that applies to like yeah, laser turrets, and even farther down there is a Tesla turret somewhere. And like sniper laser turrets, which are like quite a ways down the tree. But yeah, that would be probably what I would say is like the best generalized description is SE with a Bob's Angels spin on it. Um, 18. Yeah. We can't really afford to fill every slot right now, so. But we can take and make all of these. Long range. Because we're going to want to use these on the other walls as well. Alright. Let's see how that does. Okay, and you are actually wood. As are you, and you are... I wanted to grab some of these and set those filters. I could probably throw them in my trash, and then the robots won't be able to use them. Isn't that supposed to be the output? Yeah, that should have been plate.
Searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me. My enemies have tried
That would be that, and the other one was graphite. Right, this is a 4. Okay, so this is gonna have to be jogged over up here. Because we just can't jog 4 inside of the rails. You know what? We could actually. Let me see. So we'd take one like that. We'd take one like that. We'd take one like that and one like that. You know what? I don't hate it. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. We can do that. Yeah, that should work. All right, you need titanium. Titanium. Oops. This is all by itself. Yeah. And just one output, so that ain't so bad. What loaders are these? These are from AI. They are probably my favorite just on visuals alone. Yeah, that should work. Alright, then silver concentrate. So this is once again one item request. Or silver. Oh. And then you will come out like here. And silver and bismuth, so we'll do like that again. Yeah, we'll come off the side with that. Yeah, that one lines up once we have red belts. So for now, when we have yellow, it's gonna do this little jog. And yeah, we should be able to just set these to like a priority of higher. Thinking. Missing. Oh, I actually did use them all. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some more. Cool. We'll set these to 100. Did we? Did I ever set those up? So we should have... Oh, we don't have those. Yeah. Yeah, no, we can't actually make them yet. Okay, so what else do we need? Mostly just a lot of loaders. Just mostly waiting on gears. Yeah, we need to upgrade this. I do remember thinking that at some point. Yeah, that should help quite a bit. And I feel like this is probably... We'll have to go fix that. I feel like this one was probably already good enough. Yeah. So I think this can make two full belts if we need it. Which... Technically, we can't even output 2 full belts right now, but shouldn't run out anyway. There. Cool. Why is only half that full? Why is this suspiciously empty? Oh. Oh. I don't know why it's suspiciously empty. Okay, so we can't read the hand contents of that guy. He's not holding on to anything. Yeah. Then we can say that if everything is equal to 0, then it will let that guy pull it out. Right? So then basically, this is because of that last SE update. They made it so that sometimes some of the K2 void recipes will output their input. And by sometimes, apparently every time. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. We'll see if that gets stuck or not. We're gonna have to change all of them. Right, because even this is going to output. This displeases me. So these are going to require their own setup, how to do it. All the rest of these, we can just do this. Anything that doesn't make images. So then these guys can return their own thing, which needs... No, only the voiding recipes, right? So if we do... do that. Wait, that can't output itself. Only the void, right? Please, only the void. What's your take on Exotic Industries? I have not played it. I haven't played Exotic Industries or Industrial Revolution. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I haven't played either of those yet. I wouldn't mind playing them someday, but I haven't at this point. Yeah, this should work. Oh, right, that's not full. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So this should... I guess that guy has to still... When this guy swings, that guy can put one in. Damn. Yeah, that's basically going to shut down core mining. Damn. There's only one real solution to this. Which is going to be... Just going to be... I don't love it. But this will keep everything running. It's just not going to be as fast. And then now we also need to shift every one of these over. Essentially, we're going to have this. It's got to go over that far. Damn. Alright, well, load it on trains and smelt it. Right, that's the plan eventually, but there is some ores right now that we are getting that we cannot use because we haven't unlocked the technology for them yet. But I need to run to the restroom and then we'll have to rebuild this. Or something. I'll have to think. All right. So I've thought about it. And I think there's only two real paths to take here. You know what? We got to be able to get rid of this with the 248K thing. What's up, Clara? Yeah. Try to focus on like one thing at a time. Would be my biggest thing. Biggest tip. Like set an end goal, what you want to do. So like let's say you want to make green science. And then as you're working on it, don't look at it as everything you have to do to make great green science. Look at it as, alright, so I need to make circuits first, and then I need to make inserters. Is that for red? Might be for red. Anyway, like break it down and do it in chunks. Other than that, this thing right here, tips and tricks, pretty much covers everything. And it, I mean, so like, yeah, it tells you everything you need to know. Yours will be a lot shorter because I have mods if you're playing vanilla. But it gives you, I mean, there's visual, like how it works as well. And then, yeah. So yeah, this, I would check this out 100%. Yeah, those are the two biggest ones I'd probably say. You're welcome. Okay, that's kind of what I thought. So yeah, anyway, as I was saying, there's two solutions. So the first solution is going to be these guys. But if we're going to do this, we're going to need to upgrade our walls probably, because we're already getting tier 4s, and this will make it so pretty much everything is tier 4. The tier 4s are beefy. So if we're going to do that, we almost kind of have to do these as well. I don't really see any other solution. We could set up the what I was doing. What I was doing there. This is still only temporary. Because like this will keep it running, but it's going to be significantly slower. But if we do... So if we go the science route, two things have to happen. We have to go military first. We have to upgrade all the walls. We have to stop the train build. And then we have to research the green, set up oils, and a whole bunch of other production lines. Which we have this much room, so we probably could fit it in here, I think. We would also need to set up more temporary train mines for feeding the main base. Like a train station over here that only is, its only point is to run into here and feed this. I think we kind of have to. What do you guys think? Because this is going to have to scale like huge to compensate for the returning of the output back into the input. And for the most part, we can't get rid of most of this. I mean, we could smelt it down and jam it in a chest. But like for these, that's still 1-to-1. They have a stack size of 100, so we'd be able to fit more in a chest. We almost need this. I think we have to. I think we have to go do those two researches. And then straight line research to that one. Gonna need to set up chemical and stuff too. It's like so those we could make right now. Boy, they broke a lot of stuff. That's going to be why our bismuth is running out as well. Because that uses the electrolysis plant. Oh, yeah. And those need to be... Just to make sure there's not nothing else I'm missing here. Yeah, so this right here is going to be broken as well, and that's why that's running out. Boy, I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Oh, that's right. Oh, thank goodness. Here's the chest. Yeah. I mean, I could store a bunch of stuff, but that is a stupid amount of stuff to store. And we're already smelting everything we need. Yeah. Alright, so this whole project is going to have to go on hold for now. And this we're just going to rip down and not rebuild unless we need it. Because none of it works. Yeah, if they like fed back into themselves, it could work, but I mean, this one works, you know, it's good. Man, that's annoying. Alright, so time to focus on that I felt a sneeze. Then it went away. Kind of almost hurts when it does that, you know? Yeah. Alright, so that means we have to... We're gonna have to expand a bunch of stuff, and we're only gonna need a few military science. We're actually just gonna make that in the bus, or in the mall. We have to make those. Alright, let's go make those. We need tantalum capacitors, transistors, and basic electronic components. We can make that. We can't make that. We can make that. Interesting. Anyway, getting sidetracked. Need to find these. Do not have. What's it called? Refinery. We haven't made the refinery yet. We have all the stuff to make it. We're just gonna wait for it to get here. Alright, well, we're going to set up our first refinery and make some plastic, which is not straightforward. I think I almost want to set it up over here. Because we're going to have to run it onto the... I think we're going to have to just run onto the bus. Or like pull stuff off of it, you know? So like build the oil on this side. And then pull items out to that. And then back in. So then the oil will still be its own separate thing. Which... we don't have any? Yeah, I think that's our closest one right there, right? Does it mark the oil? Yeah, it does. Okay. Just didn't mark that one. means if there's another one over here, it probably didn't mark it either. If I remember right, I didn't add that right away because I forgot to. But I think that's our closest one. So yeah, we'll grab oil from here, run it across here, set up oil over here. That's the plan. Because then we can pull off it as needed. We're going to need to get to those recyclers. And I mean, extra landfill never really hurt anybody as well. So yeah, I guess that is, we're pivoting. Okay, so this right here will be about where we start. Alright, so then let's say you have a chance to make sulfur? Oh, what? We have to filter it in a chemical plant? We need about one of these for every 2 of those. We're going to need a bunch of pipes too. So we're going to go that, like that. Why can I never find those? It was like the #1 item that it always takes me a hot minute to find. rerun power right there. But I've seen something moving. I'm going crazy. Okay, and then that is... Yep. So we're going to need that to be set up for that. So we're going to have to go... And then you need... petroleum glass, gas, and chlorine. So we're also going to have to set up chlorine production or pull chlorine production from... I think we're making it. Sort of. Yeah, we'll probably just set up our own. So, we're gonna need an electrolysis plant as well for making the chlorine. There's a good chance we're going to need one of those filter things as well at some point. Okay, since it's so gross, we're going to put it over here. Because we're going to have that coming out. As well as these coming out. For now, I'm going to turn the sound down because those are horribly obnoxious. Yeah. And they're not just like, you know, quiet in the background birds. They are like blast your ears off. Pipes. Recipe of aluminum production in the electrolyzer? Is that a common way to make aluminum or what? We're pretty much guaranteed to use both of these at one point or another. Okay, so this should at least get us started. We may have to expand upon it later, but... we want to make... stuff. Oh, okay. Yeah, then that would totally work. Okay, so that's that stuff. And then we need... the organon tins. Organon tins? Actually, no, we can go like this. Yep. If we speak about bauxite, the chemical in this pack is funny. Yeah, I don't know a lot of chemical stuff. Just in general. So I just kind of go with it. It's 10. What do you need? We need to move that.
As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch
Dang
the
it.
stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I mean, I don't really dislike it, I just have no interest. Like, I aced I got an A in all my science classes. I don't know if we did. I know we had like biology or something, but I don't know if we had chemical in high school. Maybe we did. I feel like we did. But I liked science. I just, you know, after science class was done, I was like, yeah, you know, chemical is whatever. It's there. I was more interested in a lot of the other stuff in science class. Like biology. That did not interest me in the slightest. Here. We got some oil. But yeah, I was always more interested in how, you know, electricity and the other sciencey stuff works. Huh. That's funny, you could put these down. Or, you know, try to tell it to put those down. You're interested in chem when we talk about mining, refining, and usage. Oh, okay. Yeah, and I just quite simply, it wasn't interesting to me. Like, there was no applications of it where I was like, that's something I need to know more about. Like, it's cool, don't get me wrong, it's cool. Just not my cup of tea. Oil. Yeah, we ran into a bit of a roadblock called SE update. So we've pivoted. Right. Actually, I gotta hook that up for that to be used. For now we're gonna burn it off because I don't know what to do with it. Well, and then we need that, which is going to be, that's 2. Yeah, so we can do this. Belt coming through here. To feed that out, feed to there. Plastic. We actually don't need both of those. But right now you're using only aluminum, copper, and galvanized steel for your work. What do you, like, do you do, I assume you work in that field then? Chemical or manufacturing? We have phenol. Yeah, we do. Okay, good. Well, that ain't too bad. Need go through here. We need phenol and coal, which is that one. Go like that. Yeah, that'll work. And apparently we need more undergrounds. Okay, so that'll get us plastic. Which we will run back out to make stuff with. But it's interesting for me because you should modeling all stuff like bolts and wires. Should be molding. Is that what you're saying? I'm not sure what modeling is. Pretty sure? Oh, we need to hook up this. Right. Okay, so that one will be easy. This one. Oh, yeah. Oh, we do. Okay. Couldn't see them because they're behind the smoke. And so we probably need some, you know, stuff being pulled off as well. Oh, 3D modeling. Do you use 3D modeling other than for prototyping? Like, do you guys actually use it for other stuff? Because, like, we use some 3D modeling for some stuff, but it's mostly parts that are going to need to be replaced anyway, so then we'll make it out of a 3D model, so then it's easier to replace. Right, we need to get rid of that. Belts as well. Or pipes. Not belts. Okay, then we need to look into this stuff. Oh. So you're doing this on metals? Like you're 3D modeling metal. Down. Huh. Yeah, all of our 3D modeling stuff is not metal. I think probably the most resistant material we do is like carbon based. What is up? Okay. You heard of socks?
Socks or slippers.
Like they're a new invention, but they work great.
No, they just came out yesterday.
Yeah.
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish
I mean, it is like -15 out there.
from my isolation, this way too complicated.
Yeah.
Stop this conversation. Stop this conversation.
Boys wear?
We got no relation.
They'll forget about it in about a week. Or 2 days, actually.
What's going on? With a noise off. Like happy pasta.
Yeah, it's... Yeah. Like coffee pasta. What it is. Like up until now, it was more like copy spaghetti, but now it's copy pasta.
What?
I don't, they're the one that finds it hilarious.
The way you look like that. Yeah, it's on you.
I didn't say anything.
Okay. giving me those 50 eyes.
I can do that if I want to.
But I decided I should probably put some.
Yeah, I suppose if you're gonna be out and about, you don't want them to think you're a bum.
I should just go. You wanna come with me?
Yes.
What are those for?
They take natural gas and they make argon. Argon? Argon.
They are.
But they do